That, folks, is a messy option screen. That's all over the place, but whatever. It's a demo. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the demo version of VonGarland Castle Beyond Blood. This is a solo dev project, as it says on the screen. If I have thoughts or anything from enemy difficulty to puzzles, please let them know. Post in Steam community, yada yada yada. I have no idea how far along this demo is, but it has got some quite cool music and 30 minutes of my play time. Let's see what it's like. Normal mode starts the game with more ammo, health, blah 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 blah. Savage modes. I'm going to start on normal mode. Monster Robot Studios.
Our family is cursed. 500 years ago, our ancestor Baron VonGarland made a deal with a vampire. He would give the monster safe harbor from the throngs of villagers who sought to kill him. In exchange, he would be given immortality. Baron had 2 children, but cared only for one. Buggy and Vanden, his twin sons. Baron turned Buggy into a vampire, but left Vanden.
Pretty certain this is text to speech.
Our family was split into 2 bloodlines, vampires and vampire hunters. After generations of battle, Baron was finally destroyed by my great-granduncle, Duke VonGarland. The curse was broken.
Full stop.
So we thought.
Full stop.
Danger is shifting in the shadow.
Shadows.
Plasmadine, a bioengineering company owned by Richard Bempby III. Their public-facing message is that they aim to improve the health of all. But in truth, Richard, like Baron before him, is after one thing and one thing only: a way not to die. He has enlisted the help of the fringe hematopathologist Dr. Arnold Malone and constructed laboratory facilities on Mayhem Island, near the ruins of VonGarland Castle. My brother Weiss went to the island to investigate, and we lost contact. Our cousin Steve Sterrett and I have found the only captain in port willing to go near the island, and we are en route to find him. Weiss and I are the last remaining VonGarlands. I need to find my brother.
Okay. Some grammatical work needs to be done. Awful lot of commas there where there should be full stops and so on and so forth. Source, English teacher. Decent enough premise. Whoa, that is a run animation. I think possibly.
Even the air is stale down here. Yeah, it's sickly.
No, Ian, sickly.
Like something's choking the life from it. The sooner you conclude your business on this island, the better.
Full stop.
I'll be below deck.
Full stop.
Got some items
Capital
for sale
G.
down there, should you be needing them. I might as well make a few extra clankos if I'm risking my neck, eh?
Yeah, sure. Oh, okay. I need to press circle to get out of the conversation. Use crank. One spinal. Right, I'm assuming. Do I have a breath bar? Oh, I've got a gun. Got a laser sight. Got moonwalking. Whoa, the controls are weird. Can I get back onto the boat? No, apparently not. Okay. Mayhem Mines Township, 0.5 miles. The way everything is suddenly in and suddenly out is very jerky and discombobulating. 100 clankos? Just a pile of bones. What's this? Oh, it's the cursor. Okay, right click gives me I'll tell you what, the way light is illuminating us is nice. It's on the wrong side. You know, it makes sense if it's this way. Yeah. So if you are firing in the opposite direction that the character is facing, the light is going to be on the wrong side. That's obviously an issue. Can't blast that barrel, apparently. New item does... Oh, we got limited ammo? Shit, we do. Okay. So we got survival horror vibes. Again, this is one of the games that people recommended or wanted to see me try. I don't know anything about it at all. But it looks like we've got survival horror vibes. So I'm going to try switching over to mouse and keyboard because it seems like it's very much designed for it. I am very torn on the art style. Clearly a lot of time has been spent animating her breathing, let's say. A bindle of rotten garlic and sticks. Do we have unlimited ammo? No, we've definitely got a... So yeah, this seems to be going for the Resident Evil Omnitree routes. What? The fading with the chromatic aberration is unnecessary. You can sprint by holding down shift. If you press E while sprinting, you perform a slide. You can use slides to quickly get through crawl spaces and dodge some enemy attacks. Okay, it's a bit difficult to keep track of that because we're quite zoomed in. The map has been updated. Can I press... No? We don't have mouse controls in that. This is all over the place in terms of controls, I'm afraid. I wanted to select the knife. Which I guess I can't do. Yeah, there's no transition animation. You just whoop. The overgrowth is too heavy. I need to remove it in order to move forward. Okay, so set it on fire. Yeah, with some extra transitions between these animation states, we could... by tap X, it actually means tap Y. Yeah, I don't like the zoom in. I don't see the need for it. I suspect what you are going for is the kind of focus that you get in one of the 3D Resident Evil games, which is, you know, it's a fine thing to try and aim for, but it's very kind of sudden in this. Ah. Now, it said B to evade there. Oh, I've got to run on left trigger. The overgrowth is too heavy. So we need more burning. Yeah, so the mouse controls are overwriting keyboard, the gamepad controls. So we've got a shack key. Right stick does not control the camera. Right stick does not control the cursor. Right stick, for whatever reason, controls the inventory hotbar. I don't understand why this is when D-pad is not being used. Do we have... Use whip. Huh? Quick select weapons, W-E-A-P-O-N-S, weapons, on the D-pad, but it's not working on the D-pad, it's working on the right stick. Right stick says move when aiming. But it isn't. You unlocked the door. Okay. I was expecting a... You do not have enough room in your inventory for this item. I didn't want to throw it away. I wanted to move it into... Oh, press Y on the key. Oh, well, I hope I didn't need that. So now we've now got a lighter. Okay, so I do... Whoa! Yeah, even just getting into the crouch stance is a bit of a pain. Ooh. The Shadow Goddess Effigy. Vampires use these statues as waypoints to travel quickly within their domain. Interesting. Okay, no fall damage. I could see. I think with some better controls, this could be quite good. But realistically, we are too zoomed in to the action. I feel like I need to be probably an extra foot, at least, further back. I like the fire effect and how it lights things. Skill tip, melee attacks. If you quickly press X 3 times in a row, you'll do a chain attack. Each attack in the chain will do slightly more damage. You can do a jump slam attack by pressing and holding up plus X while they're in the air. If you hold X while grounded, you can charge up your attack. Except you can't. Because there's no... Okay, it was mapped wrong. That's why. Law stones, record your progress. Sure.
I smell your vile blood as soon as you're washed up on shore. You don't
Full stop, capital Y.
on this island.
Full stop, capital Y.
Are descended from the impure lineage.
Full stop, capital Y.
Unclean,
Comma.
unworthy of entering this sacred place.
Full stop. That's fine.
And who the hell are you supposed to be?
Capital A.
I don't remember you at the family reunion.
Full stop. What is hiss in inverted commas?
Many names over centuries, but the
Full stop.
ones who fear me call me Bloody Mouth. I serve by the side of your ancestor, the great Baron VonGarland. You will not be the first of your wretched family I have killed for his lordship.
I don't know if you heard, Snaggletooth, but Baron VonGarland is dead.
Full stop.
No small one. The heart of Baron beats strong from the deep.
Full stop.
Sound drew
I'm
me
gonna-
back here. It pushes and throws his glorious blood deep into the soil of this island. Chokes the bones of his long dead servant, giving them life once more. Even you must sense his return. His power reverberating within your accursed blood.
What? What have those Plasmadine fools done?
Enough talk.
Oh. Skill tip. Block. Press and hold up and F. Or up and the attack button to execute a block. If an enemy's weapon glows yellow, it means you can block it and stun them back. If it glows red, it means it's unblockable. What do I do if it's unblockable?
Sneaky little bug. Pathetic word.
Am I hitting him?
Come here. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. Come here. I'll kill you.
Aye. Skip. Okay, at least we get the option of skipping.
I'll kill you. I'll suck the marrow
Okay, there's no wind up to that. It's just a case of...
Ransom, what happened?
Just had to deal with a hostile. See what you can find in the old lore about Bloody Mouth. It's one of Baron's old right-hand vamps. According to him, Baron is alive.
That's impossible. Maybe he's just playing mind games.
I don't know. We need to locate Weiss and find out what the hell Plasmadine is doing.
Okay, I'll see what I can find about Bloody Mouth. You keep making your way into town.
Roger that. Over and out.
Yeah, this is... You know, for a one-person effort, this is interesting. But sometimes you have to hold down the button to check. Sometimes you can press the button to check. The controls are all over the place. There's no transitions between the different types of animations. The combat was somewhat basic. The controls are just all over the place. And I feel like I need the camera to be pulled back. Because I feel like we are too close. The character is taking up too much screen. Now I appreciate that pulling back the camera would take a hell of a lot of work, because it would mean that all of the rooms would probably need extra bits and pieces around the edge. But I really feel it would benefit from that slightly less claustrophobic perspective. Especially if you are going to insist on this whole, oh, you zoom into everything really close when you're checking them. There's no transitions between camera, so it's really kind of... Jeez, okay. Enemies take a lot of damage. Okay, the check option there lets us sit down, and what is it that gets me back up? Why, apparently. There's a lot of stuff that is not very well. Yeah. I'm assuming that that's set up so it's got a virtual camera specifically for that when you click interact. It needs some smoothing. Yeah, I'm just too close. Really bad at these puzzles. They don't seem like they actually will ever link up. It seems like only the top two have any chance of ever being linked up. Oh, I see. Okay, we've got a cool Resident Evil style puzzle. Car lift can now be operated. Oh, cool. Summoned a boss. How did I... oh, yeah. Oh. Wonderful. Yeah, combat is all manner of jank, and unfortunately...
Are you all right over there?
Yeah. I was just attacked by a strange vampire. It wasn't like any I've encountered in the past.
Okay, stay sharp.
Okay, there's a key on its back. It looks like something was placed here. The plaque reads, scheming Crawn with his demon eyes fixed on the setting sun. Yeah, so they're going for 2D Resident Evil with some, I'm not going to say Metroidvania elements, but it does have a map. It's a bit basic for now, but it's something. Oh, no, that's a hold. Oh, because it's the bench. You need a better indicator of what it actually is the interact prompt is for. I'm immune to fire, apparently. I appreciate that. And that's the 30 minutes. So, thoughts? Because boy do I have some. I think what we've got here is a really cool idea. But the combat is jank as all hell. The camera is too zoomed in. The art style is... yeah, okay. I can deal with it. I like the idea, though, of a 2D Resident Evil. And it's not really something that I've seen done previously. And whenever I do these NextFest videos, I always go on about, you know, when I'm talking to devs about demos in general, I always go on about, well, what is it that makes your game stand out? What is it that is going to make people want to pick up your game? What does it do differently? Doing the same thing as other games these days just doesn't get you, especially as an indie dev. It just doesn't get you the notice and recognition that you need in order to take your 5, 6, however many years worth of work and actually make profit on it. So you need to do something that stands out. And for all the jank of this, it's not something that I've seen done particularly before. So yeah, personally for me, I want the camera pulled back. Obviously, there's a lot of work to do on the localization, the voices, the grammar, the punctuation. And again, I'm only going on about this because it's literally my job. I'm an English teacher. So that needs work. Consistency of controls needs work. Stuff to do with this quick select thing doesn't work, I don't think. It's on the right stick, and I'm sure it says in the controls that it's supposed to be D-pad. So yeah, there's clearly some work that needs doing. See, combat is a tad on the basic side. So it needs some juice. Don't have enough room in my inventory. Oh, because I picked up the key. So incredibly limited inventory space. We've got memos and so on and so forth. Are we going to have... I mean, this combat is dull. The enemies don't seem like they react. Oh, it's the plaque on the door. Yeah, see, this has got a glint. So, this is telling us what's going on. But yeah, a 2D Resident Evil is a really cool idea. But I think this is going to take a fair chunk of work to get it to a place where it can live up to the pedigree of that. And again, don't get me wrong, we're very appreciative. Okay, that's novel. Very appreciative of the fact that this is a solo dev effort. You know, that's cool. You know, I don't necessarily think that the character design or whatever really works for for what you're going for, but I like the idea. I like the idea a great deal. I think it is probably one of the most unique ideas I've seen in a good long while. I can see why people were like, Demo, might be an idea to play this, see what you think. Yeah, there's clearly a lot of effort been put into this, but I think it's also got... it's got a long way to go. Because this combat is... Oh, look, more ammo. Right. New item, shotgun ammo. And a save game. Yeah, I'm going to leave that there because we've had our 30 minutes. A really interesting idea. Hampered right now by really unintuitive controls. A potentially overly restrictive item limit. I can see what you're going for, but obviously... navigating a 2D Resident Evil space, you're gonna need a much more kind of intuitive and... How am I saying this? In the 3D Resident Evil games, getting to places and finding your way around was always pretty easy because of the uniqueness of the environments and the landmarks that you could very quickly memorize. Because of the art style of this, it doesn't quite have that memorability, I don't think. But yeah, I'm really intrigued by this. I'm really interested in where was the inspiration for this? But yeah, side-scrolling survival horror action. Do we have any ideas about release dates? No. Return to Mayhem Island and the ruins of VonGarland Castle to find your brother and uncover the truth of what Plasmadine Corporation is doing on the island. Really interesting. Really interesting. I think that is kind of the limits of what I can truly say for this. I find it very interesting that you don't have any kind of mouse control for anything except the aiming. I really like that little touch though with the light. I'm not going to waste ammo here. Like that chair. Yeah. Yeah. A really interesting demo. I'm going to follow along with this and see how it progresses, and if there is a demo later on that, say, fixes some of the controls. But I think my biggest concern is the fact that we're just too zoomed in. We're just too zoomed in. And survival horror games are, to an extent, for me at least, about spatial awareness. And on a 3D plane, you can spin yourself around. On a 2D plane, not so much. Obviously, on the older Resident Evil games, where you had your tank controls and your fixed camera angles, I kind of feel like that's what this is going for. You know, the really fixed thing. But again, even in those situations, your character was not this zoomed in with those fixed cameras most of the time. You were much further back. You could see much more of your surroundings. So that's a balance that I think needs reconsidering But yeah, really, really interesting take on something that I just wouldn't have otherwise thought to put together. I'm sure there are other games that do this, but yeah. Have you tried, friends, VonGarland Castle for yourself? What do you think? I think the controls are jank. I think it needs a lot of work. But I like the idea of it. I like the novelty of it. It's not something I've seen before. Let me know. Thoughts down below. If you do try it for yourself, again, tell me what you think down below. Really interested to see how this is landing with people. Have a great day. Stay safe. Stay fabulous. Cheerio. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.